What's up everyone, Phil with it here with yet another episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. In the last episode, we were trying to go up the Tokyo Metropolitan Office, but got defeated by one of the Royal Knights, Dynasmon. And in this episode, after I did a lot of experience grinding, we're finally going to be going after Dynasmon. Let me show you my party real quick. We have Digimon, which is now level 96, along with Dynasmon, which is level 96. Vikemon, who is level 87. Rosemon Burst Mode at level 23. And Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode at level 30. And then finally Platinum Numemon at 55. Now, I did a lot of grinding, as you see here, and I am glad that I have Imperial Dramon. It's personally one of my favorite DNA Digivolutions. As you can see here, we have a lot of, this took a lot of grinding to get. Because first of all, you have to get to Pyodramon, which comes from XVmon and Singmon. Then you have to get their stats pretty high up to get them to Imperial Dramon, who starts at Dragon Mode. After that, he'll finally become Fighter Mode. Let's go ahead and fight Dynasmon. Alright, time to fight Dynasmon. Now, as we all know, he is a data type, so you're going to need either free data or virus types to really deal some damage. So let's go ahead and start with, of course, Diaboromon, Venomyodismon, and Vikemon. Our guest Digimon are, of course, Gaiomon and Alphamon. Gaiomon is a virus type, and Alphamon is a vaccine type, which is not really going to be helping us that much. But as you can see there, we already took care of half of his health, even though Diaboromon is going to be out for a turn. Go ahead and deal some more damage. And I'm glad that I got Rosemon and Ravemon to Burst Mode, even though I'm not going to be using Ravemon because he is still considered a vaccine type. So, yeah. Yes, I've been drinking. Oh, and by the way, for the I haven't said this. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yep, I was at one of my fellow co-workers' place, just eating, having a good time, and yeah, all that. Took myself some turkey, ham, and all that. So, all in all, good time. And there we go, we finally defeated Dynasmon. That gives us 11,400 experience, 22,000 yen, and a memory up DX. Myodismon, Vikemon, Rosemon, Numemon, and Pyodramon all level up. Yep. Right you are, Alphamon. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, thank you, Wargreymon. Yeah, I put Wargreymon in the farm because honestly, I felt like I didn't need them because of what the fight entailed. Now, here's a little indicator that I found for the elevators. If you see the arrow going up, it means that, of course, you're going to be going up floor. If you're going down, it means you're probably going to be going to the lobby. So be sure to keep that in mind. Now, I would say that we actually go to the lobby and just get ready for everything, because we're going to be having some fights going on and all that. Not only that, but of course I did some investigation with the Digifarm, and we do indeed have a couple cases going on for both Mirai and some of the other Digimon in Eden. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get them to start investigating some more. Yeah, might as well get some cases out there. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. All of which will take about 2 hours unless I put more Digimon in there, which I'm not going to. Alright, some new cases. A Kuzamon, a Banjaleomon, and a Skull Greymon. You know what? Let's do it. We're going to the Ueno Digital Shift. I think that's the first time I'm actually going to a mission in a digital shift. All the other times have been in Eden. Interesting. Heh, almost done with my pyramid. Alright. Go ahead and go to the digital shift. See if we get any new medals here. Come on, give me something new. Gorillamon. Well, my friend Waleed, aka Yasha Highwind on YouTube, has gotten Super Gogeta on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. God, what was it? Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he got the new Super Gogeta on there. Okay, so our mission here is to find an item for our friend Skull Greymon. Skull Greymon was an interesting thing for me because in season 1 of Digimon, when the Digidestin were dealing with the new threat of Etamon, they were all trying to get their Digimon to go even further than just champion. So, Tai, the leader, of course, was being a little forceful with Greymon's Digivolution, and it caused him to go into Skull Greymon. Kind of scared me a bit when that happened, because you don't expect that to happen. The bad feelings of a tamer and his Digimon allow that said Digimon to become a monster. And then it happened in season 2. With, who was it? Takato and his, Growlmon. We're gonna be having a new summon on Bleach Brave Soul soon, and I hope it's good because I've been getting shit luck lately on that game. Like 3 draws on the co-op selection that has full Hollow Ichigo. Who else? Kugo and some other characters. Nothing. After 3 draws, I got nothing on that. Alright, let's go ahead and check around here, see if we can find Skull Greymon's lost item. I am glad that we could actually defeat Dynasmon, because he always was hard even when I first began this. Rosemon and Imperial Digimon. Wait. If anything, that item is probably on the other side. What I'm saying is, of course, you know, in the Ueno digital shift, if we go to the first area, go to the terminal here and do connect jump, and we probably will get to where the item is. Unless somehow it's been moved to one of these spots, which I highly doubt it has. You know, screw it, might as well do the Mega Bonanza to get Kugo and Yachiru all leveled up. Because I'm going to need to get a whole lot of attack jewels for Ikaku, which yes, I do have him with that prosthetic arm. And I also have Yachiru. So once I get those all leveled up, you're gonna get a whole bunch of crystals, soul orbs, because as I said, I want a whole lot of orbs to get new characters, because I am tired of the bullshit luck that I've had lately. And once I go through this mission, I'm gonna get some more beer, which yes, I have like, let's see, 9 more beers or so. Something tells me I'm gonna be out of them by Friday, if not, well, Saturday, if not Friday. Thank you, Skull Greymon. Yeah, I know. Wait, Gonkomon? He was talking about King Drasil. And he actually is relevant to the main story of Digimon Adventure. Because in Season 3, Digimon Adventure Tried, the latest season of it, there is a Digimon, Hackmon, who is telling everyone that King Drasil, who is the king of the digital world, is telling everyone that digital world is going to be reset, and then who was it? The Fox Digimon. It's gonna be destroyed so that way the digital world will be able to survive. Speaking of which, you already saw in Digimon World Next Order, but I am glad that that Digimon was in it because I personally liked it. Let's see, where does it say that the Shibuya? Okay, not Shinjuku. Whatever. Oh, right. Just a moment. I'm gonna get beer. You heard that, right? That was the sound of freedom. Alright, let's go ahead and sneak past these guys. Which, how did they not think that anything suspicious at all? Go ahead and go into the digital shift and try to find our client. Oh, there she is. Kuzahamon. The alternate color scheme of, what was it, Tsukuyamon. So we're gonna have to look for the precious item, which is in this digital shift, and then give it back to her. Yes, thank you for knocking out that Aquilamon. Nope, not here. Hey, you never know. It could be in the beginning stage, so it's better to check than just to keep going to the end and not see it. If you know what I mean. If you already haven't heard me rant about this, I would recommend that you watch the show Big Mouth. It's a show on Netflix. It's animated approach to puberty. It was weird as hell, and I love it. Oh, and by the way, I got a date. Yep. I'm gonna be watching the Justice League movie with a girl that I met on Plenty of Fish named Jerry. So that's why you guys won't be seeing me on the 2nd. Which, you know what? I'm glad that I am able to do that. Hope we find a good lasting relationship. And you know what? From what I've seen on Plenty of Fish, she is a bit of a thicker girl. But to be honest, I don't really mind that. I may be as skinny as a twig, but it's better to find, it's better to be with someone and no one at all. That's all I'm gonna say. Dang it, it's gonna have reduced damage. Because they're both... Oh shit, never mind. Alright, thank you, Guilemon. Let's try to find that special item for Kuzahamon. Alright. Get Kugo as high as level 144. Nice. Now I'm gonna need to level grind like crazy for Byakuya. Which, who knows how that'll go. I wish that for the frenzy characters on this game, they would give you a chance to get the other frenzy characters. Because it's got Byakuya, Ichigo, Toshiro, Orihime, Mayuri, and Byakuya. The only one I have out of all 6 of those characters is Byakuya, but which sucks because I would love to have Ulquiorra, because you know he's one of the Espada. In fact, he's one of the Espada that good, drunk but good. How was yours? And in the back here we get a Sage Disc, which I've never even noticed before. Oh, that's cool. Something tells me I'm probably going the wrong way for all this, but oh well. Alright, let's see what's down there. Come on, it's not. Damn it! I just need that medal for Kuzahamon. Not really, like, I'm not a fan of stuff like Animal Crossing or anything like that. As you can already tell, I'm a fan of RPGs, fighting, and small amount of shooting games. Like, the next game I'm going to be doing for this channel is going to be Doom. And then probably Sonic Forces. Wow, a lot of Mega and Giga Digimon here. Yeah, when it came to games like Call of Duty, I gave up on that when Black Ops 3 was announced. Batman, Arkham games, Assassin's Creed, I have absolutely loved them. Though I have not played anything past, what was it? The one for the French Revolution. Oh, no, it wasn't Liberation, because that's the, second. Yeah, the one for the French Revolution. When that was announced... But, no, when that one came out, the one for the French Revolution, I started playing it. Unity, that's it. When, I only played Unity, I stopped after that, but I was curious to see how Origins would be, which I feel like I need to play it because who doesn't like the Egyptians? Alright, level up for Vitamin Myosmon, Rosemon, Platinum Lunamon, and Imperial Digimon. Okay, gonna have to move south to try to get the, I'll need it. I will be honest, my favorite game out of that entire series is 3. Because it's the first one I played of the series, and I played almost all the others, except for rest of Unity, Syndicate, and Origins. Not only that, but I was personally a fan of all the stuff that you got to do during the main story of it. You know, the fact that you were the reason why America is now where it is. The weird irony that you're a native fighting for what America will be. Hold on. And the beginning of all of the naval combat. Sorry about that, my controller died. Anyways, yeah, with Assassin's Creed 3, I personally enjoyed the naval combat for what it was in the beginning. Not the constant sailing because you have to do it, but the optional fun of attacking some ships, and the mandatory part prior to fighting your own father. So that's what I liked about 3. I'm not saying that Black Flag was bad because of the naval stuff. I'm just saying that it got boring because you had to do that all the time. Yeah, my brother never really liked any of the games, except for 3, because that's when the you know, the more parkour stuff was more fluid. Because instead of having to hold down a button for it, that is true, yes. That is personally why I like them, because they are unique in their own ways. You know, Assassin's Creed 1, it was the first game of the series. The second one, you know, of course, it's the setting of all of them that I really liked from all of them. Because I'm a fan of history. I never really looked into a lot of it, but I am a fan of it. And I did personally enjoy, as I said, the whole thing with the American Revolution, even though the whole stuff with the Renaissance and everything with the Borgias was very entertaining. Sorry. Oh. Yep. Then, you know, the Batman Arkham games. I've been a fan of Batman since I was... Ever since... Okay, sure thing. Well, I'm not gonna be holding the game for you since I'm... whatever. Okay. Alright, so here's the thing. You know, people are going to be making that argument of Pokemon versus Digimon. They've been doing that ever since 96 or 97 or whatever. I personally think that they have their own good qualities. Like with Pokemon. You know, it's been a family favorite since 1996. I have been a fan of it ever since 2006. And the thing is, I personally like Digimon better than Pokemon because it had a better appeal. Now, I never got into Digimon until 2 years ago. Yep. Because I've been into Pokemon for over 10 years now. But when it came to me watching Digimon, I personally thought that it was better because, 1, the story was better. 2, had a more relatable atmosphere in general. Not just characters, but it was also some of the backgrounds of the characters, some of the things that they had to go through. And also, I personally liked the villains. Like, are you kidding me? Freaking Devimon? That dude was awesome. Devimon. Etamon. Myodasmon and Venomylosmon. The fact that these villains changed and they got a little more serious and the teams on freaking Pokemon, I personally liked it better because it was a little more compelling than the villains of Pokemon. Alright, I'm probably going in a wrong direction somewhere. Either that or overlooking something. Jeez, where is this thing? Yep. Now, I will say, I watched a few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! And a few episodes of Yu-Yu Hakusho because of a friend and his... That is true, because Ash, in general, he's the bad trainer. The only Pokemon he liked was his Pikachu, and then, as I said, the teams, they're not that compelling. We're gonna change the sea into, you know, we're gonna have the sea become the whole part of the Earth. We're gonna have the Earth become the entire Earth or whatever. The only teams I really liked were Galactic, of course, from Gen 4, which is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And, Team Flare from X and Y. Because they were what I considered a real threat. Everyone else in that game, no. Team Rocket, you know, of course they were the first ones, but they never really did anything special. Except, hey, let's take all of the Pokemon. That was the same thing in Gen 2. Nothing special. Teams Aqua and Magma, I already said that. Galactic, I already said that as well. Plasma, I don't know anything about it because I've never played Gen 5. I honestly thought that it was bad. But when it came to Gen 6, I thought that they did a pretty good job with them in general. You know, I thought that Team Flare was pretty cool. And including the fact that their leader died. That was the first time that we've seen anything resembling what I call death in the Pokemon series. Everything else, however, nothing changed. That is true. Now, I don't really know anything about Beyblade, since the only person in my family that really cared about it was my cousin. But, you know, Digimon, yes. I've already said the whole thing with the villains. They were awesome. The story, the small factors that they put into all those seasons, you know, season 1, it was the foundation of it all. With season 2, it was armor and then DNA digivolution. With season 3, it was digimodifying and biomerging. Then the season, only other season of Digimon I cared about was Frontier, because my friend was watching a little bit of it and I kind of paid attention to it. Okay. I'm probably not going to, I'll be honest with that. And then with Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know. I played it a lot with my dad and brother, and I really loved it. But the thing is, I never really cared about the anime as much. Mainly because it's like, oh no, my grandfather is being afflicted by some strange disease. Whatever am I going to do? Am I in the right place? Yeah, I'm in the Shibuya Digital Shift. Where the hell is this thing at? Wait, is it in the very beginning? Or very end? And then yeah, I mean, to be honest, the anime was not bad, I will give it that. But I honestly didn't really care about it. Like, I watched all the way up to the first season. Then when it got to the actually, I watched all the way up to, I think, like the beginning of that huge tournament, you know, where the gods were being introduced. But other than that, it was, I didn't really care about it. And also into anime in general. I got into it when I was 12 years old. My friend JT gave me the live-action movies of Death Note. Yeah, Kaiba's Tournament or whatever. He gave me the live-action movies of Death Note, the ones that came out in 2009. I loved them, and it did very well in trying to be very close to the anime in general. And I will say it did really good, except for the third one. Anyway, and it got me into watching anime. Yep, I started watching stuff such as When They Cry, which I will say that was creepy as shit. Because it's a murder mystery anime. That one was weird, but it was good. Then, I watched Darker Than Black. That one was pretty good. A good little kind of sci-fi mystery. So, yeah, I'm giving you some of those suggestions. When They Cry, Darker Than Black, World War Blue. Oh my god, I've only seen like the first 2 episodes, but that one was awesome. It was it's basically a kind of more live version of the 80s console wars. And that's why I'm suggesting some of these anime to you. Because the ones I'm telling you are some of the best that I have ever seen, story-wise. Except for season 1 of High School DxD, but if you're into, well, dude, the thing is, I'm 23. I got into anime 10 years ago, while I was still, while I was a freshman in high school. Oh, cool. Well, it's better than when I was doing my my infamous Second Son Let's Play. I swear there were like 13-year-olds that were watching my live stream, and I don't like it when kids watch this. Well, ain't that my luck? When I'm trying to find the property for Kuzahamon. Hey, I'm not judging, man. Honestly, I thank you for watching this. It's good that someone found this, and is still watching even through all of this. Yep. Okay, Wizardmon is maxed. I mean, Venomizedmon is maxed out, which is good because I thought Venomizedmon was pretty good in Digimon Adventure. I watch it on Netflix, and I can watch it on Watch Cartoon Online. And then also, before I got into Digimon, there was a death battle that came out of Red and his Charizard, you know, from Pokemon, of course. Dude, yeah, I would love to have my own Digimon. I would probably either have Agumon or Gabumon, really. And honestly, if any anime were real, I would go with Bleach. Jeez! I honestly didn't even know that Gigadramon had an attack. Well, Megadramon, whatever. Honestly, I can't tell those two Dramons apart. Am I going the right way? Where the hell am I supposed to go? Sorry, I'm kind of forgetting where I'm supposed to go here. Also, like, for a while, I used to be into those huge ecchi harem anime, you know, such as High School DxD, Girls Bravo, that kind of stuff. But the thing is, like, I feel like I'm starting to mature a bit because I'm not wanting to get into that stuff anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I love nudity and all that, but the thing is, I don't want to be. I wouldn't want to be seen with that in public. I guess. Come on, Alphamon, do an attack for once, not just healing. What, High School DxD? Yeah. The hero was dumb. His own perverted nature got in the way of his amazing power. Honestly, the what was it? The boosted gear is one of the most powerful sacred gears out there, but he is I don't know what you're talking about. Now, the only kind of ecchi harem anime that I cared about was what was it? Oh, got it. Anyways, the only ecchi harem that I cared about was Sister Testament of the New Sister Devil, whatever. Because that hero actually cares about his own power and is not letting the plot, aka tits, get in the way of his own power. So I personally liked Sister Devil Testament, and I thought it was pretty good. Alright, go ahead and get back to the beginning here. Alright. Go ahead and go around the beginning. Go around this corner. Alright, go ahead and go down here. So, you know what? I've always had these thoughts about the whole thing of the console wars, you know, of Microsoft versus Sony. I will be honest. I've always been a fan of Sony ever since I was 8 years old. That's when I had the PlayStation 1, and I was in love with it. Now, that's not to say that I don't like Xbox. I played that for about 5 years, maybe. But the thing is, when I joined the I will personally think that Square Enix will get their heads out of their asses and actually work on those games, but I digress. Anyways, alright, so with the Kingdom Hearts series, I think it's gonna go on to the next generation. Sora's and Riku's children. Yeah. Because we all know that, you know, Sora is gonna hook up with Kairi, is gonna have a kid with her, and is basically gonna be the same as Sora, but a little more badass. Or probably, of course, a cross between those two. Meanwhile, our friend Riku is gonna be more of a is gonna be more like Sasuke. Now, who knows who he's gonna have a kid with? Anyways, we know that he will have a kid. And I think that it's gonna be some kind of spawn of Xehanort or whatever, or some continuation of Organization 13. Honestly, that's why I think, because if it's gonna be anything like Boruto, then it's gonna be the same thing. And I hope that they continue having more characters from Kingdom Hearts. preferably from those before 7, because the only character in the Final Fantasy series that has been in there before 7 was Setzer. He was a minor party character in Final Fantasy 6. The only purpose that he had in that was to give our main character a mode of transportation. Other than that, he was like, oh yes, I want you to fight me and then go against a bunch of nobodies. No. They should have given him a better role on both Final Fantasy 6 and on Kingdom Hearts 2. Neither do I. Like, the whole thing of Kingdom Hearts does get a little confusing. But honestly, I think the plot will unravel itself in due time. We'll just have to see if and when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. Because I will admit, I was excited when the Toy Story World was released. I was like, ah, my childhood! And I think it's gonna be good. It just depends on whenever Square Enix wants to get their heads out of their asses and come out with games more than every 3 years. Also, I am glad that Square Enix is now coming up with a project with Marvel. The fact that they're making an I never played Kingdom Hearts 2.8. I heard it was alright, but I never really cared about it. Anyways, I am glad that Disney Marvel is making a game with Square Enix. Because maybe it will actually tell them to get their heads out of their asses and learn to make a good game with a good amount of time. So that way we're not waiting for 12 god fucking damn years for a game that should have been released at least 2 years after that game came out. Instead of making dumb sequel and an alright prequel. Well, I'm sorry that the little side quest here took so long to get, but once I go back to the detective agency, then we're gonna be done with this episode, but not done for tonight. Alright. Okay, maybe that is the case. Maybe it is because they don't want the game to be so glitchy or laggy or whatever, like, say, Assassin's Creed 3, since my brother had a problem with it. But it's really because of the staffing, I think. Anyways, we finally defeated Dynasmon, and in the next episode, we're going to be going through the rest of the Tokyo metropolitan area. And I'll see you then. Later.